As the Guyana Police Force continues to question former Death Squad member Sean Hines in relation to the alleged surveillance of the Prime Minister's home, the Death Squad member, in a very recent interview with Nightly News, said that the Phantom Squad, which was managed by convicted drug lord Shahid Roger Khan, and the Death Squad, managed by former Home Affairs Minister Rana Gadraj, had smuggled prisoners out of the lockups in the Cam Street prison to torture them. He said that once a detainee is convicted, either the Phantom or the Death Squad would smuggle the prisoners out of jail to torture them, ensuring that they remain silent on any acts of criminality.
In your days, where would normally the torture take place?
Well, my days would have been different torture to now. My days, we would take you on the seawall, and we would put you in 2 rice bags and throw you out. And when the tide go out, you go out. And when the tide come in, we bring you in back. And like I said, we be touching, I be mashing toes here, you know. Like I don't care, you know. I don't care about death, you know. When I say whoever want to put wherever they want to put, just there. Me got no time with that. I take care of me.
Right.
So in my days, they would have put you in a rice bag. There was these brown, what do you call it? We used to make mat with. Right. They would put crocus bag. They would put you in 2 crocus bag. They would, of course, they would tie your hand behind your back and your foot and thing. They'd put you in crocus bag. Fit you like a suit, you know, put it up, and then they would roll you out or cry out and put you out there. So when the tide come in, you roll and come, and when the tide thing, and if you holler and thing, and you say, well, all right, I want to talk now, then they would probably release you away, I say, and if they don't get what they want to get, then time, they would put you back till they feel that, yes, we get what we want out here now. Whether it's lie or truth, a man being touched, he talk anything. It's none.
Hines said that the Phantom and Death Squad's way of torture back then was most deadly, compared with the way police now would torture a detainee into confession.
Come on, the first thing they do is handcuff you behind your back. They carry you to a drawer to push you. There's a man behind who would push you to a drawer. Well, you, of course, you will be naked, you'll be stripped naked. And, you know, the police, the police love to hold people's seeds and dick. You know what's this thing? Hold it and put it between a drawer and slam it in and these kind of thing. And then things like that. They would put your bag in it, you know, your face in a bag and all this nonsense. But
Did you pour water or anything?
Well, I can't tell too much about the water. I'll tell you what, no. They would put a bag over your face, and when you know, like you start to stifle and thing, then they would probably loose it, release it for a little breeze and thing, and then, you know, the normal thing. You know, you see it in pictures. Same thing, it's nothing strange or nothing different.
That still happens today, do you think?
Hines made it clear that there is no longer any doubt as to whether the police force committed serious crimes against prisoners. The only question that remains to be answered is whether those who ordered the use of torture will be held to account now.
Security forces have these shotguns with these 10,000, 50, you know what? And when they shock you, banner, who you know, banner, you just end up talking. Just so don't get no more shock, banner. Because when you get one, you don't want no more, boys. Because there's so much thousands of voters we coming to you. So you just end up talking. And then they will just use us as a form of prosecuting your arm.
Most recently, it was Shaka Chase who was charged for the murder of policeman Roman Cleto, who also said that police tortured him, shocking him about the genital area. What Shaka Chase had revealed matches the very description given by Hines.
In my days, that used to happen. There's a different side of torturing, you know. Nobody can take no chance and carry up for the seawall anymore. There's a different side of police right now because of the new government and probably because of even the previous government might have not, you know.
In your honest opinion, the torture on the seawall and the torture within wherever, which one was more effective? You think
well,
it was more effective?
The torture on the seawall because it's water with it. Because some people when they come out there, banner, I'll tell you what, no. Some people when they come out there, or else, banner, it's fight for make them stay alive, buddy. It's pray because you don't know, you got to book these people out, some people smuggle them out, they lock up and all them things. I remember back in them days, all kind of nonsense used to happen. You go to the station, you don't got to book out a man. Now when you go to the station, you got to book in, book out the man, say where you're taking it to headquarters, state where you're taking it to the station sergeant or whoever involved with it, you know, whoever in charge would tell you, well, we're going to Ivlery, they would make you the necessary diary entry, boom, 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 and thing. And then they would take you away, and then they would bring you back. And if you come back, or you left, whoever's in charge will let you know you gotta keep the bike. Cause we putting you back in the lockup. So it's a different thing today.
I'm trying to get all this clear because I know how you're going in. So in your days, they would have smuggled prisoners out of the lockups to get them tortured.
Yeah.
The death squad member said that he knows all this very well, since members of the death and phantom squads are still serving in the Ghana police force and even use the phantom's way of torture.